Now starting the trial of the Anti-Federalists versus the Federalists. Representing the Federalists, we have James Madison, and representing the Anti-Federalists, we have Patrick Henry. James Madison, what are your credentials for representing the Federalists? Well, I've written the Federalist number 10 paper recently, and I am just the best Federalist there is. Well, that's awfully narcissistic of you. I can see that you think very highly of yourself. Patrick Henry, what are your credentials for representing the Anti-Federalists? Give me liberty or give me death! Alright, I guess that works as a credential. James Madison, would you like to present your case on, what, factions or whatever? Yes, I would. By a faction, I understand a number of citizens, whether amounting to a majority or a minority, of the whole who are united and actuated by some common impulse of passion or of interest, adverse to the rights of other citizens or to the permanent and aggregate interests of the community. Wait, why are you defining things? By defining the words that I use, I am able to make sure that my point gets across clearly and without confusion. So, if you would let me continue on with what I'm trying to say here. In fact, I think I'm just gonna skip quite a bit, because I think a fair amount will go over your head. No man is allowed to be a judge of his own cause, because his interest would certainly bias his judgment, and not improbably corrupt his integrity. With equal, nay, with greater reason, a body of judgment... oh, shit. With equal, nay, with greater reason, a body of men are unfit to be both judges and parties at the same time. Yet what are many of the most important acts of legislation, but so many judicial determinations, not indeed concerning the rights of single persons, but concerning the rights of large bodies of citizens? And what are the different classes of legislators but advocates and parties to the causes which they determine? Oh, I can answer that. I promise, I can answer. I'm not looking for an answer, it was a rhetorical question. Well, that's stupid. Why would you ask a question you don't want an answer to? Because it gives effect to what I'm trying to say. It makes you think about what I'm saying, even though I'm not asking you to answer me. Well, that's ridiculous. Judge, you agree with me, don't you? Well, this isn't a gavel. I'm pretty sure this is just a hammer. Right. I don't think he's listening to us, but, I'm gonna continue anyway, because I like hearing myself talk. A common passion or interest will, in almost every case, be felt by a majority of the whole. A communication and concert result from the form of government itself, and there is nothing to check the inducements to sacrifice the weaker party or an obnoxious individual. Hence, it is that such democracies have ever been spectacles of turbulence and contention, have ever been found incompatible with personal security or their rights of property, and have in general been as short in their lives as they have been violent in their deaths. Theoretic politicians who have patronized the species of government have erroneously supposed that by reducing mankind to a perfect equality in their political rights, they would at the same time be perfectly equalized and assimilated in their possessions, their opinions, and their passions. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to slow down. You're using some really big words there. Why are you using such big words? Because using such big words makes me sound smart and intelligent and like someone worth listening to. You wouldn't know much about that though, would you?
Burn!
Right, As much as I would love to see you two duke it out, honestly, like, an actual fist fight would be the most entertaining thing that's happened to me this week, I just don't want to be here anymore. So I'm gonna ask the jury for their opinion and, see what the verdict of this trial is. Jury, what you think?
I don't know, man. It's gonna take like 75 more favors from the Federalists to convince us that they're right.